Namaste, everyone. This is Aga again with you with Tree of Life Spiritual Coaching. In this episode, I'm going to continue a trend of purifying the body and purifying the mind. And today is very exciting for me because I'm going to be talking about food. I just recently uploaded a video where I shared with you a little bit about my diet. And it's a very exciting part because we all love food and we want to eat food that feels great, tastes great. And I know I mentioned that I don't eat animal products, and I suggest that if you would want to advance on spiritual path, that you create a plan for yourself and also gradually eliminate animal products from your diet. So I was cooking this morning and I made this amazing salad, and I figured I'll do episodes maybe every day or every couple days, and I'll share a different recipe, show you my favorite products, where I got it, and also give you tips for shopping, because you want to eat the most pure organic, clean food. And I know a lot of people are concerned about money, and I also look for deals just like everybody else. I don't want to overpay, and over time I developed some tricks. I learned some things from friends, from searching online, so I don't have to go over budget and I can still enjoy amazing quality of food. And I wanted to share with you this salad that I made. I don't know if you can see it well. It's very colorful. It has beets in it, so that's why you see it actually a little bit reddish. And it is extremely yummy. I'm gonna eat it all very soon with my friend Hannah. We're gonna go to the park, but I wanted to share the recipe for the salad because I've been making it lately, and my friends downstairs in my building love it. People who are non-vegan love it. My partner, who turned vegetarian when we started dating, also loves it. It contains some of my favorite foods, superfoods, and we're going to talk about ingredients and how to create alchemy in your kitchen. So the base of the salad is any greens that you want. So here I have some kale that I found on sale. It's organic. I found it in a local store. I think it was called Lucky's. I recently moved to California from Chicago, so I'm still shopping, looking around for deals. And I got this kale because you need a green base, so either it's going to be spinach, lettuce, arugula combination. You want to have leafy greens that gives you fiber, that gives you iron. If you're vegan, you need iron, otherwise you're going to feel weak. Your immune system is going to go down, so make sure to always eat leafy greens, organic leafy greens. And then I cooked some quinoa. If you're not a fan of quinoa yet, this is something that you need to try for yourself to really, really understand the benefits of it. It is amazing. If you are into proteins, it has 6 grams of proteins in just 1/4 of a cup. And when you cook it, it actually expands. So you're going to have more food as it absorbs water. I love quinoa. I add it to the salad, and it gives more substance to the salad. So it will fill you up a little bit longer. And then I had different types of vegetables that I got on sale. I think I went to grocery outlet because in Chicago I had my own favorite stores with produce, but here, I'm still looking for different ways to shop cheaper. And I found organic cucumber, there is zucchini, there is tomato, there is also some peppers, green onions, I believe, and some red onion. And I chopped it up. My favorite dressing, I always make this dressing and sometimes I alter it, but it's amazing. I told you about lemon juice. Lemon juice is in my kitchen, like very powerful. It's part of my kitchen. It is a very powerful detoxifier. Most people don't know it, but Lemon is the most alkaline fruit on the planet, and if you want to purify your body, cleanse, and have a feeling of lightness, not heaviness after your meal, you want to eat as alkaline as possible. You can look it up and you will see what fruits, vegetables are alkaline and what products are acidic. And all the animal products are highly acidic. Also coffee, alcohol, all the processed food. So you kind of want to eliminate all of that from your diet gradually. Again, don't go cold turkey unless you're like me and you believe in the idea and you just want to jump into it. This is what I did 8 years ago when I became vegan. And I'm very, very happy I did that because I started investing in my body and my skin looks good. In human years, I'll be 38 this year, and maybe you can see my face, but I don't have any foundation, any concealers. I still use like eye makeup and I enjoy it, but I really ditched all the cosmetics long time ago. All I use is coconut oil, baking soda, and I massage my skin, give it a gentle scrub every day, morning, evening, and I just eat my beauty products. So going back to the salad, lemon juice. So my favorite dressing contains lemon juice combined with some balsamic vinaigrette. Lately I've been using white balsamic vinaigrette, but you can try different kinds, whichever you prefer. Then you want to add some pepper, black pepper or cayenne. I also recommend using Himalayan salt because it has trace minerals and gives very, very nice flavor to the dressing. Sometimes I don't even combine it in a bowl, I'll just throw it in. And I had a little bit of almond oil, so I also added it to the salad and mixed it all together. And I don't know if there's, oh yeah, I forgot one thing. What I started doing lately for my dressings, and I love that, I would use also avocado that's pretty soft, and I would cut it in half, and chop it with my knife really, really tiny, and I would mash it in, and that gives really, really beautiful smooth texture to the dressing. Sometimes I also crush raw garlic and I add it as well, and that's really the basis of the dressing that I use. And then you can dress up your salads too if you like hemp seeds, or this is the salad that I did. I'm gonna eat it the way it is, but sometimes if I want to make it fancy, I would add different superfoods. Talking about superfoods, some say it's like a trend and it doesn't have any value. I do believe that some foods are more nutritious than others, and hemp seeds is one of them. If you're looking for, again, high content food with lots of proteins, lots of other vitamins, minerals, hemp seeds is the way to go. This product, just with 3 tablespoons, has 10 grams of proteins. It has calcium, it has vitamin 6, it has phosphorus, it has zinc, magnesium, magnans, riboflavin, iron, and thiamine, which is another form of vitamin B. And as a vegan, you definitely want to make sure that you supplement with vitamin B. You want to get a liquid supplement, or you're going to get a superfood supplement in a form of capsule that is food-based, because we vegans definitely can suffer from B12 deficiency especially, and that is very dangerous. That affects the brain cells. So if you don't want to have a foggy brain, you want to make sure that you look into B12 and B supplements. Another thing that is very, very rich of vitamin B complex, not just B12, is something that I use a lot, and this is called nutritional yeast. It is an active form of yeast. It tastes really good. It tastes kind of like nuts, and I make vegan cheeses from it, and I'll share a recipe of it. But if you look up nutritional yeast, it's very, very good for you. It has lots of vitamins, especially B vitamins. So that's another trick that you can use in your kitchen, and it's good for popcorn flavoring. I add this to popcorn. I make my cheeses with it. Any type of sauce that you want to have, like a rich, creamy, cheesy consistency, you will use this product with it. And then another thing that I use a lot would be raw honey. I know this is not vegan, but when I travel, I buy pure raw honey, and this one is from Groveland, California. I recently went to Yosemite, and I went to a local store and got this honey. Because I do not recommend any sweeteners, really, not even agave nectar. It's processed, and it actually is full of sugar that is not really good for you. So if you're using agave nectar, I would recommend that you switch to raw honey. There are also like a dry cane juice, dry cane juice. I think it's called Sokomot, and that is also a good sweetener. I rarely use stevia sometimes, but I don't know, I prefer raw honey. I try to buy honey that also supports bees, so part of their profit goes to supporting bees, because you as a customer have definitely a voice. And if you want food that is clean, if you want for environment to stay sustainable, you are creating new standards by spending your money on things that are good for environment, not just for you. So look for companies that invest some of their income, benefits, profits into maintaining clean environment. Another thing that I wanted to share with you before we finish today is chia seeds. That's also another superfood that is packed with vitamins, calcium, vitamin A, B12, magnesium, iron, vitamin C. It has some protein, and it also has very, very powerful omega-3 and omega-6, which I forgot to mention regarding this product, because this has the best ratio, better even than chia. You want to make sure you have a good ratio of omega-369 in your diet. That's crucial. So this product and that product will serve this purpose. Chia seeds, it's just amazing way to I don't know, add quality at very low cost, quality food into your diet. It absorbs water just like quinoa. You can grind it. I grind it in my coffee grinder, or I use a bullet blender when I make cheeses, when I make desserts. And I'll share a recipe of my favorite dessert, including chia seeds, sometime this week. Another thing that I wanted to mention quickly are nuts. So as a vegan, mostly raw, I do use nuts. I do not recommend overusing nuts because they're very high on fat, and you want to make sure that you watch the fat content. I would recommend eating mostly complex carbs from fruits, about 70%, and then 15% protein, 15% fat, no more. But I do eat cashews. I make raw cheese from it, and always make sure that you soak your nuts before you actually blend them, because what happens is, if you don't soak them, they're hard to digest. You want to make sure that the enzymes get activated. So definitely soak your nuts, maybe 2 to 4 hours, depending on a nut. Some don't require that much time, but mostly you want to soak it for at least 2 hours. And speaking of companies and places I recommend for shopping. So this was purchased at this company called VitaCost, and I discovered it in Chicago through my dear friend Hannah, Heather, I'm sorry, who is vegan and animal activist, and I started shopping with this company. You do your shopping online. Once you sign up, they send you coupons, they send you updates, what's on sale. They have all kinds of stuff, from basic products to cosmetics, to, you know, food for cats, laundry, anything you want. And I noticed that, you know, living in California is a little more expensive than in Chicago. So recently I started purchasing a bulk of my food online. I just recently purchased some lentil blend, and you know, again, like I am into organic, so I would just look for organic or at least non-GMO symbol, and let me find a product. Hopefully I'll find one on one of these products to show you. This one says USDA organic, and this one non-GMO. This is what you want to look for in your labels. One more tip before I finish today. Um, when when you're going shopping and you're still transitioning and you want to buy something that has been processed, there are these fantastic apps, and I think one is called Boycott, like Boicott, and you can scan a label. You can basically just scan the barcode, and it will tell you more details about the product. If it's ethically grown, if it has pesticides, if it has been processed, things like that. It's very, very useful. So look for apps that will help you shop and avoid, you know, processed food and processed sugar, things like that. Good kind of indicator is if you're buying something prepackaged and it has more than 5 ingredients, I wouldn't buy it. And if it has any hidden names like a natural sweetener, that is just a cover-up story for, you know, high fructose corn syrup. You don't want to buy anything that has names like naturally flavored, natural. This doesn't really mean anything anymore. It has to say organic, non-GMO, organic certified. Otherwise, you know, it is not pure. And more than 5 and any ingredients you don't understand, I will just leave it on the shelf. You want to eat as purely as possible, so that you can decalcify your pineal gland, connect with your higher self. It's really important that the chi, the flow of life, is going upwards. The kundalini is rising. That's really, really important part of ascending, because you cannot really receive a lot of messages, insights, if your diet is full of chemicals, if you're eating processed sugar, if you're drinking coffee on a regular basis, or alcohol, things like that. So I hope this video was helpful. Please leave comments. Let me know if you tried the salad. What do you think? I'm gonna go to the park and consume it with my friend, and I'll see you next time. Please subscribe, share, and let me know if you have any questions or suggestions for another episode. I'll leave you with peace, harmony, joy, ecstasy, and see you next time. Namaste.